What's on your mind must be answered very carefully on Facebook, as a man in Andhra Pradesh discovered today. He has been arrested for posting, 3 days after Cyclone Hudhud devastated the city of Visakhapatnam, "I love you Hudhud. For nature having selectively punished those who cheated, feeling God is there." He wrote partly in English and partly in Telugu. The Andhra Pradesh Criminal Investigation Department, CID, has arrested the law student, Chaganti Rahul Reddy of Arundalpet in Guntur district, on charges of promoting enmity and hatred between different groups. The police said his Facebook post was irresponsible and anti-people. On October 18,
Okay.
Of another person.
Okay.
I might say something which I think is right, which is taught to me by my parents. I might say that a girl has to wear clothes which covers her entire body. And I'm entitled to say that. It's my right to
Yes, sir.
expression.
Yes, sir.
But you as a lady may not like it because it then curbs your right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of your expression. You would probably like want to be your expression.
Okay.
So basically, I would have to probably curtail myself by saying it is my opinion.
Yeah.
But a lady may have to. I would have to word it correctly.
Yes.
Probably 100 people, out of 100 people, 50 people might agree with what I said. 50 might agree with what you said. Now, it will have to be taken on a case-to-case basis to see if I did really hurt somebody's sentiments by saying that a lady would have to wear proper clothes to cover herself. Have I hurt her sentiments?
Yeah,
that depends on case-to-case.
Yes,
There's no
exactly.
straight jacket rule.
So, sir, according to you, it only just depends upon ourselves that how are we wording our opinions and thoughts, how we are putting those in
If you
Facebook.
do not
Only that
word
can
it
be.
in any such manner,
Yeah.
that will cause
In fact, the whole debate on the internet is centered around 66A. But it's a law passed by Parliament, by all the political parties debating the law. In any sense, in any case, I think there are misgivings on 66A. And I'm glad that the matter is in court, because I think a petition has been filed in court where the vires of 66A have been challenged, and the court, I'm sure, will in times to come render a verdict. But let me tell you the position of the government. As far as we are concerned, we do not believe that there should be any misuse, and we do not support any misuse of 66A. Remember, under 66A, if an authority takes action, the offense itself is bailable. What does that mean? It means that if a policeman arrests you or seeks to arrest you, he must on his own, without anything more, grant you bail there and then. In other words, he cannot take you to jail. If anybody has done that in the past, it is that enforcement authority which has violated the law. The law by itself doesn't allow you to be sent to jail. But if somebody contrary to the law takes you to jail, the fault is not in 66A, but the fault lies in the person who is enforcing that law. Now, when a few of these incidents happen and amongst 1.2 billion.
Problem here.
Yeah.
Whether they might, they're saying that only a top cop can arrest you. How does that matter when the law itself is bad? And if you look at it, India is full of laws that really don't make sense. We've got the IPC, which is over 150 years old. And today, if someone doesn't want to arrest you under the IT Act, they'll arrest you under some other act.
Yeah. So
at this point in time, when we are making laws, we should make them right. Right? It's not that we should take the same, from the IPC, take some of those threads or take parts of the Constitution which perhaps are too broad and incorporate them into specific laws
Objectively, what is going to annoy me, what is going to insult her, and my annoyance may be his life. In fact, it's totally objective. And second most important issue is this particular law 66A is eating into not just Article 19(1)A, that is freedom of speech and expression. It also erodes into Article 14 and Article 21. There is equality before law and protection of life.
Is there equality before law? Pawan Dugal, cyber law expert, now joining us on the debate. But you're talking about responsibility, you're talking about self-regulation. That's a very interesting point, a very valid means and purposes. Because
this is an era of internet. The number of users of the internet are growing day by day. Hence, even the content is increasing day by day. In order to regulate this, the government of India had thoughtfully brought out the section 66A in the year 2008 in the IT Act. But the section 66A has totally taken a controversial turn after a number of cases against the common people. There are number of vague terms in the section 66A like annoyance and inconvenience, which are really confusing to common people. This kind of section 66A, according to some people, is really against the freedom of speech and expression. Different number of trials are going on still in the court. The previous case shows as if the political parties are using section 66A to dominate the common people, which actually should really not happen. Hence, let's hope and take a positive note that section 66A is regulated in such a way